Hey there guys, welcome to another video in which we'll be looking at the StuH 42G. This is a German tank destroyer that's been released with the latest War Thunder patch. So yeah, it's a new vehicle and I'm definitely excited to see what it can do. This video is viewer requested, so a viewer asked me to take a look at this vehicle and I was like, you know what, why the hell not, let's do it. So I've done about 3 matches with this vehicle, all 3 of them were on Ash River, and I really fucking hate that map, so I didn't bother recording those matches because I just don't like Ash River at all. It's a boring map in my opinion. But yeah, let's go and see if we get a fun map this time, and if not then I'll just skip until the point that we do get a fun match. Okay guys, so before we actually hop into battle, I want to give some more clarity on why I don't really like this tank destroyer at all. First of all, as you will see throughout the video, I get really frustrated with this tank destroyer because in my opinion it's a really bad vehicle. The first issue is the armor. Now the frontal armor is pretty good. Right here you've got approximately 80mm of armor, and right here you have got 68mm of effective armor, which is pretty good. But most vehicles at battle rating 3.7 have got at least one type of shell that's capable of penetrating 80mm of armor. And this armor right here isn't angled either, so it's really easy to penetrate it without bouncing. Now the sides have got a 5mm armor plate with 30mm behind it, which gives it a total of 35mm, which is also very little armor for a good vehicle. It's really easy to penetrate this vehicle from the sides as well. And the back has actually got surprisingly good armor, 50mm, but then again, right here on top you've only got 30mm of armor again, which is yet again very easy to penetrate. So the poor armor is my first complaint with this vehicle. It just doesn't really work at all. Now my second and another very big issue is that it's got a 105mm howitzer, which you can see right here. Now don't get me wrong, the howitzer is capable of packing a very good punch. It's extremely powerful and it will deal a lot of damage. But at battle rating 3.7 you don't need something this big. 75mm would do just fine. 75mm will have a reload time of, let's see right here, 4.2 seconds. So anywhere between 4.2 and 8 seconds is the reload time on a 75mm cannon. Instead they chose to put on a 105mm howitzer, which has got a reload time of 17.2 seconds. And that is just not efficient at all. That's actually very poor decision making by the German army in World War II, I guess. And in War Thunder at battle rating 3.7 you don't need something that's this big at all. So yeah, I'm not really happy about this tank destroyer, and you will notice that throughout the video, so hopefully you guys can still enjoy the video. We are probably going to be fighting against the Americans right now, and I can tell you in advance that the Americans will have no trouble penetrating the armor on this vehicle, so it's probably going to be a nasty match, but we'll see. Now my plan is that I'm going to go to the northern side of the river, so I'm going to cross the river right here, and then try to snipe people from this side. Because I think the most effective way to use this vehicle is by long range engagements, because it's got reasonably good penetration. It's got 64mm of penetration at a range of 100 meters, which is not insanely good, but it should be good enough. And if we can't penetrate any more armor, we can always switch to the heat shell, which has got 115mm of penetration. So let's see how we're gonna do. I'm just gonna move up a little bit and try to find some enemies. Actually, I'm just gonna wait over here for a moment. Okay, doesn't look like there's anyone coming, so let's just move up. I might actually go ahead and try to flank them. And then I will have to cross the river again as soon as we've moved farther ahead, but we'll see. Let's first make sure we don't get shot. I think that's a good point to begin with. Just thought for a moment there was a tank up on that hill, but it's a dead tank. I always have it on this part of the map. I just see that little wreck over there and I'm like, holy shit, it's an enemy. Well, it never really is an enemy. No, nothing here. No. Okay. It's quite a fast tank. It accelerates very well, so it's definitely maneuverable, which is good, which is something I like to see in vehicles. Let's take a ride over here, shall we? Now, looking at the trajectory of the red shell just saw flying by, I think that there's someone on our side of the river already, so we might have to investigate the area first. Can't see anyone yet, so okay. That's a tank right there. That's an American tank destroyer right there, holy shit. Okay, his driver is down. And we got to reload again. I can hear someone, shit. And the reload time is really long on this tank, it's 17 seconds I believe. Really fucking long. Okay, we got him. Move back to cover to avoid detection and let's reload again. Where the hell did that come from? Oh gosh. Hello sir, I do not appreciate you shooting at me. Just in case you were wondering. Ah, crap. We got killed, but at least we killed someone else as well. Yeah, that went right through 2 of the 3 crew members. Holy shit. See, that's the problem. Americans will have no trouble penetrating your armor. And that's the thing I was afraid of from the beginning when I used this vehicle. The very, very poor amount of armor on it. Let's go and hop into another match to see if we do better this time. Eastern Europe again, so I'm gonna go for exactly the same strategy. I'm gonna move toward the northern part of the river. And then we're going to be trying to snipe enemies from that side. Once again, hopefully we don't get penetrated immediately at the beginning of the match. Where did all the buildings go? Holy shit. That delay. Oh man, you gotta love War Thunder from time to time. Doesn't load half of the map. So we're gonna go over this bridge again and I'm gonna try to move back toward the same spot. Hopefully I'm not gonna be flanked this time, like what happened last time. Don't you dare pushing me. Don't you fucking dare. Good boy. Some people are just so stupidly ignorant that they push you and you just have to turn all the way back to get on the bridge, but this guy didn't, which is good. Oh, what the fuck just happened? That was weird. Now another problem with this vehicle is that it's so insanely big. It's a huge target, so it's not really that hard for enemies to hit. And it's a very vulnerable vehicle. It's got extremely good cannon, but it doesn't really have good armor or anything to stop enemy shells. Because basically the armor everywhere is just like it isn't angled, which makes it even easier for enemies to penetrate, and that's a really big issue I think. But we'll see. Maybe we do better this match. I don't know. I generally don't like vehicles that have insanely long reload times, but you gotta try them out from time to time anyway, you know. It's 17 seconds, there are vehicles that have longer reload times. Where the fuck did that come from? Ah, fuck that shit. Gonna keep moving. Didn't really hurt me, I think, so we should still be good to go. Okay, there's no one over here. Let's keep moving. I think I might actually move over the bridge that is to the right. It's right over there. So I can get up behind my enemies, but not sure if I'm gonna... Hang on a second, last that long. Where did he just go? I swear I just saw a tank disappear. That's weird. War Thunder, you so silly. Okay, we can't penetrate him. Switching back to heat shells. Is he aiming for me right now? Fuck, he is. Or is he? Yep, there we go. And we got shot again by a T-28. How amazing. Yep, once again the armor didn't really hold up. Exactly the things that I'm afraid of are happening, so... This far I'm not very impressed with the Sturmhaubitze. I actually think it's quite a bad tank at this point. Let's go and do one more match just to see if third time will be the lucky charm, but I have got my doubts. Again, Eastern Europe. Oh man. I don't know why, but War Thunder really has a tendency to put you in the same map for like half an hour straight. Like, the last few days it's just been happening over and over to me. Yesterday I had it with Normandy, I think. I don't know, I had like 6-7 matches of Normandy in a row. It's fucking crazy. I guess to change some things within a matchmaker, but I don't really like it. Let's, instead of going to the other side of the river, just immediately go for the objective, because obviously our previous tactic was not working at all, so just gonna have to do a different approach right now. Oh man, German tanks are beautiful. They look really cool and really good, but some of them are just not effective at all. Oh boy. Okay, I'm glad we didn't get stuck there. That could have gone horribly wrong. Now I'm hoping that the first thing we're gonna be seeing as an enemy is not gonna be a heavy tank Sherman or something, because we are gonna have a lot of trouble penetrating him. Let's move a little bit to the side here, just so they don't see us coming. What are those shells? Is that artillery? Yeah, that's artillery. Not sure if it was enemy or friendly, but gonna have to watch out regardless. Might actually move to Riverside over here. So I really don't like the fact that we are all the way ahead in our team. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's anything on the other side of the river, so we should be able to move up reasonably safely. I'm gonna keep my eyes open because I don't want to get shot immediately, but I don't know. Where did that come from? Right there. Yep. Where did he penetrate? Through the side, into my engine. Yep. Well guys, I'm done with this vehicle. I don't like it at all. In my opinion, it's a very, very bad tank destroyer. The whole concept just doesn't work for me. The main problems I'm seeing with the Sturmhaubitze is the fact that you've got a 105mm cannon, and why the fuck would you need something this big? I have no idea. Anyhow guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.